With Legacy Group Financial, this is Pastor Reed Eisenhart. I appreciate you listening in today. Here's our question. What is your legacy? First and foremost, I want to ask you this question regarding yourself. Some of us may answer this through an epitaph we might want on our own tombstone. Here lies dear old Fred. In his attempt to save souls, he wound up dead. Okay, I've seen tombstones too many times outside Disney's Haunted Mansion. But seriously, some of us might answer this by the number of lives we have led to the Lord, or the size of the church that, quote-unquote, we've built, numerically or structurally. Some of us might answer this by what we've left behind materially, a sign of our success. Myself, well, probably like you who's listening to this, my legacy is the life practices and faith choices of my children. Having a legacy is important. It speaks to our purpose in life and our fulfillment of the Great Commandment. So, if it has been a while since you've contemplated this question personally, give some of your valuable time to this query. Secondly, many of us come and go with our church positions. Maybe you've been a pastor of a new church every 3 or 5 years. Perhaps you've planted 7 to 12 years, or maybe, like just a handful, your charge has been the entire length of your ministry. No matter the length of our pastorate, I believe each of us want to leave a legacy regarding our present congregation. The Crystal Cathedral is quite a legacy. Worldwide crusades are an amazing legacy. Leading a church to directly participate in or support national and international missions is a legacy. Campuses, buildings may have been named after us. My childhood pastor has a likeness of himself in one of the stained glass windows. As a kid, I thought, cool beans. But our church-left legacies may also be far more humble. I truthfully am one of those who does not want to know exactly the legacy I've left at one or any of my former parishes. I don't want to, quote, think of myself more highly than I should, Romans 12:3. Why? Because I'm prone to do so. I want God to have the glory. If, as one popular former Christian singing group put it, that the measure of a man is his faith, then how has my faith been measured in the lives of the churches that I've been entrusted to shepherd? Legacies for self or congregations are not bad in and of themselves. They can, in fact, quote, reveal the work of God in our lives and cause others to see and glorify God, Matthew 5:16. So I ask you again, what is your legacy regarding yourself and the church? We've been entrusted with the body of Christ. Is it possible that part of that legacy involves the financial sustainability of the church that you serve? I personally believe the answer is yes, and I base that on 2 Corinthians verse 8. And that is why I am part of Legacy Group Financial as a ministry and a service to individuals and corporate bodies of believers. We don't address every concern of churches, nor could we if we desired. We're here to touch one very important part of the overall health and well-being of the Christian witness to the world, the financial sustainability of churches and its members. Call us at Legacy Group Financial. Perhaps together we can leave a lasting legacy to God's glory.